Some may think skateboarding fashion and skateboarding style are a little out there, but it all comes back to the creativity within the sport. This creativity that is seen in the culture extends to fashion inside and outside the skate world. Most think of a baggy shirt and jeans from the 90s skate look, but skateboarding fashion has grown so much since, and I'm going to showcase where skateboarders and skateboarding in general got their style. In the 80s, skateboarding clothes were already being experimented with, resulting in punk trend garments that are still a style reference today. An open and fluid culture that has reached the catwalks and campaigns of Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Berluti, or Valentino. Fashion in the skate world has grown from skaters pushing the boundaries of everyday streetwear to a national stage and is at the forefront of most trends. Supreme, the luxury skate brand, has had a lot of the top skaters riding and modeling for them. Supreme started as a skateboarding brand, but has grown into Louis Vuitton level status in terms of sales. This is accredited to their punk/counterculture style of clothing and their collabs with companies such as Nike, Tiffany Blue, and North Face. Louis Vuitton has especially shown interest in skate fashion as they have came out with a new luxury skate shoe for pro skater Lewis and Clark, who has made waves in the skate world and fashion world. According to Vogue magazine, this latest collaboration follows the skate-inspired launches from luxury brands including Louis Vuitton and Hermes. This speaks to the value that luxury is placing on skateboarding and its growing community. Louis Vuitton has also shown their interest in skateboarding through models that were previously skaters. Evan Mock grew up skating and has always had good taste in fashion, so when he was approached to be a Louis Vuitton model, I'm sure it was a shock. But it was just as much of a shock to the rest of the skate world because this was the first time something like that has ever been seen in the fashion world.
I wouldn't say I get hated on, but I think people are just afraid to do what I'm doing, so they don't once again try to do it. But I think after it got validated by walking Louis Vuitton, or like you said, what'd you say, redefining what it is to be a skater? Like, now they fuck with it. Like, now they get it.
Say hi, Frank.
Hello, I'm Evan. What's up, Frank?
All right, show us what you got.
All right, let's get something.
Tom Sachs was like, hey, just say hi to my friend Frank. Like, you got cool hair like you. I was like, hey, Frank, blah, blah, blah. He's like, do a trick. I was like, all right. And I did what I did, and like, it was posted the next day by Frank, and I was like, okay, that was the Frank he's talking about. That's really wild. So it's cool that he hooked me up like that. I was into fashion. I'm into fashion. Like, I'm into skateboarding. I'm into surfing. I'm into swimming with sharks. I'm into women. Like, that whole thing was just what I wanted to do. And like, I'm just lucky enough for me to be like someone that can do that.
Skateboarding has come a long way in the public eye, and not just because the sport is technically progressing. This has a lot to do with the fact that their style and athletes has done a lot of good for luxury companies and their direction and style. Skaters in general are often dismissed by most people, but it has transformed the fashion world and what people think about skaters today. Thank you very much.